Good morning and welcome to another Monday morning update from Coffee Break Languages. I'm Mark, and on Mondays I like to have a coffee with you, spend some time talking about language learning and giving you an update on all things coffee break. Now, I say a coffee break, but actually I've got some water this morning and it's not actually Monday morning, it's Sunday afternoon. It's a very warm Sunday afternoon and I'm not in Scotland at the moment. I'm actually in San Jose in California in the Japanese Friendship Garden, which is absolutely lovely. So I'm here for a conference this week and I'm just taking the time to get to know San Jose a little, and hopefully we'll see a little more of this area over the coming days. So what about our coffee break update? Well, to begin with, we are back with Coffee Break Italian Season 3 and Coffee Break German Season 3 this week. In lesson 21 of Coffee Break Italian Season 3, we are going to be tackling the subjunctive. Now, the subjunctive is something I think learners find a little bit daunting, but there's no need to be worried about the subjunctive. And in lesson 21, Francesca will explain everything you need to know about, well, she'll start to explain everything you need to know about the Italian subjunctive. And we'll talk through some of the triggers, the formation, and when this type of verb is used. Now, we're also back with German this week, Season 3, Episode 21. And in that episode, we're looking at the passive voice. Now, the passive voice is, we have two voices, the active voice and the passive voice. The active voice would be, for example, I am painting the house. And the passive voice is the house is being painted. Now, in that situation, we don't really need to know who's doing the painting. We just need to know that the house is being painted. And in German, we form this structure with the verb werden, and we combine that with a past participle. And we're going to be learning how to do that. Andrea will explain everything in this coming episode, episode 21, available this week. Now, I also said I had some information for intermediate French and Spanish learners, and that's all about our Masterclass. The Masterclass is a special 6-month course that runs from time to time. We're actually working through the course at the moment with a group of learners. We began in July, and those learners are working through from July until December. But when we started in July, quite a number of people got in touch saying I wasn't able to sign up in July, or I was going on holiday, or they missed the deadline for signing up before the threshold was reached. So we've decided to run the Masterclass again starting next Monday, the 3rd of October. Now, the Masterclass is a 6-month course. It's a special course with lots of resources, audio materials, video materials, lesson notes. And crucially, it's also a course that involves feedback. So as you submit your homework, our Masterclass tutors will provide feedback for you, really helping you make a huge difference to your language learning over the course of 6 months. So if you're interested in the Masterclass, if you click up here, you'll be able to find out more about the Masterclass for October. It starts next Monday, so you've got a few days to decide whether this is something that you would be interested in. So that's the Masterclass. Now, we've also made some changes recently, or we're making some changes to our club. The Coffee Break Club has been running since March, and we've been listening to all the feedback that you've been sending us, and we are going to be making some changes about that. And that is going to be announced later in October. So keep an eye on social media to find out the exact date of that announcement. And it's not just an announcement about the club. There are some other very interesting and very exciting elements of that announcement. So you can look forward to that, as I say, mid to late October. Keep an eye on social media to find out more about when we're doing that. And equally, if you're not yet subscribed to our newsletters, then click up here and you can subscribe to our newsletter and get all the information as soon as it becomes available. So some club changes coming and some exciting announcements that you can look forward to in the next few weeks. Okay, this is the 26th of September today, and that is an important date for language learners everywhere. It is the European Day of Languages, and that's an initiative that began by the European Union a few years back now. But it's kind of been taken on as a sort of international day in which we celebrate languages, linguistic diversity, and indeed language learning. So I hope that wherever you are, you get the opportunity to practice the language that you're learning, or who knows, take on a new language altogether. If you want to do so with Coffee Break, we have French, Spanish, Italian, German, Swedish, Chinese, and English. So you can learn a language with Coffee Break and make your coffee breaks an opportunity to do some real learning. So on behalf of the whole team, happy European Day of Languages. I hope that you get the opportunity to use your language this week. And as ever, I wish you happy coffee breaking, and I'll see you again soon.